I call it for a long time the devil's triad, because for me, that's it. It's the simplest answer. Why do we have modern chronic disease through the roof? It's the devil's triad: sugar, refined grains, and vegetable oils, which is ultra-processed food. That's it. I'm sorry it's so simple, but that's it. And just briefly, sugars. This is from David Unwin. There's masses of glucose, which is sugar. It's not like table sugar, like Coca-Cola sugar, but it's sugars. Basmati rice, potatoes, white bread, obviously French fries, spaghetti. These are masses of spoons of sugar per serving. It's masses of sugar, you know. And then down, when you get eggs and all, there's no sugar. That's a simple point. And I mentioned the orange juice. Orange juice is higher sugar per pint than Coca-Cola. We all know you can't drink Coca-Cola. It's a sugar explosion. Orange juice is worse. It's got some nutrients, but you can get them elsewhere. And ultra-processed food is full of sugars. We had this cartoon in our book. This guy's wondering, is there a connection between how I am and what the government has been telling me? And there is, of course, because bread and starches is down the bottom. You know, so that's what the result is. And refined carbohydrates, they come in many forms. So even your whole grain bread is a highly processed, ultra-refined carbohydrate grain. But we think, well, this is healthy, right? No. This bagels, this, you know, it's all the same. These cereals, they're all carbohydrates with sugar. So, you know, these bars, I mean, unfortunately, crackers, they're all refined carbohydrates, ultra refined. And that's the problem. So that's part two. And they pack them into ultra processed foods. And finally, the vegetable oils. I don't know where I got this years ago, but there's something evocative about it. But it's very good because it's like, would you really drink this factory chemical oil that they use hexane and solvents to extract from seeds with high temperature and pressure? And then they deodorize it because it's a rancid muck and they can't sell that. So they have deodorizing chemical step. And then they take out the warning odor that nature gave us. They take away the warning and then they color it to make it golden. That's what you get in vegetable oil. So people perceive from the media that someone just crushed a broccoli and this beautiful oil came out. It's a complete lie. Complete lie. You can avoid all the bottles, but the problem is, and the margins are just revolting. The problem is it's invisibly in all the ultra-processed food. So even if you say, well, I don't use vegetable, I don't use this margarine, I use butter. But every time your hand strays in the supermarket, to most of the products in the supermarket, look on the back. Canola oil will be nearly top of the list of ingredients, i.e. it's the most calories is from the vegetable oil. They packed it with. Mayonnaise is something like 82% vegetable oil, Hellmann's. 82% is vegetable oil. You might as well be like that lady, right? When you're eating mayonnaise. Dietary scapegoats, and I'm going to speed through here. Of course, they scapegoated the competitor. When they said we had to eat all of this nonsense, well, they can't have you looking too much at real food. That's a competitor. It's a competitive threat. That's why they keep attacking real foods. It makes no sense. Why would they attack the foods we ate since human evolution that got us here? Well, they're a competitive threat. They have poor shelf life, and you can't make corporate big bucks and international trade on real foods. So they attack them all the time. Organ meats are superfoods, eggs are superfoods. They're the two top superfoods on this planet, in my mind. And of course, vegetables are good. Fish is fantastic. And high fat things like avocado and olives are great foods too.